Klay Thompson cuts to the basket, gets the ball and finds Durant for the dunk and the foul. This play makes it a 31-point lead in the third quarter at home for one of the best teams ever assembled, which by default makes this improbable Clippers comeback the greatest playoff comeback in NBA history, and I'll break down exactly how it happened. What up everybody, my name is Stefan and this is Heat Check. Let's get into it. In this short sequence, JaMychal Green shows exactly how this group of outcasts found themselves in the playoffs in the first place. Check out these 5 consecutive possessions. First, he follows the drive and gets the dunk. The very next play, he recognizes the mismatch and where the ball is going, steals the pass, which leads to this transition opportunity where Green yet again stays active and grabs the loose ball and finds the cutting Williams. It's crazy what effort can do for you, right? Moving on though, the very next possession, the Clippers get another steal, and in transition, he hits the 3, bringing the lead down from impossible to conceivable range. And to cap off this 2-minute takeover, Green once again reads the offense, makes the right choice of sagging off of Bell to help out on the cutting Thompson, and is able to contest the shot and force the miss. All of this is 100% energy and staying active even while being down big time. And speaking of that, there is no better example than one of my favorite players, Patrick Beverley. Check out his level of defense, the hard work and the reaction after getting the offensive foul from Durant while being down 25 points. This is crazy. Guys, you cannot teach energy, you cannot teach effort, and you can definitely not teach passion. These are the things that make him a starter and a great contributor on an NBA playoff team. If you saw game 1, you saw that it was the same story then, and KD had some trouble battling him in the third quarter of this game as well. What I like about the Clippers is that they stay true to their identity and their game plan. Despite losing game 1, their strategy of forcing other guys to beat them was more than reasonable, so they continued trusting and executing it. And on offense, you got a steady diet of mid-range shots, which work for them since guys like Lou Will and Gallinari are both great from this area. So analytics are cool and helpful and all, but you need to cater it to your team and your style of play, and Doc Rivers believes in his guys to make this type of shot which most teams try to eliminate. So as they slowly chipped away at this lead, the Clippers cap off their mini run with this steal and the finish, and they head to the fourth down by 14. And Golden State was in control of that same lead in the first 5 minutes of the fourth, until Patrick Beverley sparked yet another defensive avalanche. Look at the intensity and the effort by all of the Clippers on defense. Right here, Beverley is able to recover and get back just enough to bother Curry on this shot and make him uncomfortable. Look at Montrezl Harrell here. This is a center, moving and sticking to Curry, then rotating back, and the Clippers force a jump ball here. And again, in a crucial possession, Montrez with the great movement is able to beat KD to the spot and gets the charge, stopping what could have been a game-clinching basket. These are things you don't necessarily notice in the heat of the moment, but all of these little things are what add up and get you a win. But besides that, he sure did a lot of things that you do notice, going absolutely crazy in the fourth and scoring 15 points along with 7 rebounds. Again, this is 15 and 7 in the last quarter alone. Dude straight up dominated on both ends of the court, and you wouldn't be surprised by that if you saw my video where I talk about him and some other non-flashy guys that you need to follow. Okay, so all of that brought the game all the way back, close down the stretch, and in a situation like that, a killer like Lou Will smells blood and goes all out on the Warriors. These are 3 consecutive possessions of him taking matters into his own hands. And when it counts the most, in the clutch, he went hero mode in another 2 consecutive plays. Again, teams eliminate the mid-range completely, but that's the bread and butter for Lou Will, and he's deadly from there. So down by 1, you have a typical situation where fortune favors the brave, as the basketball gods award the Clippers for their fight. Thompson misses a completely wide open 3, and just moments later, Landry Shamet, the rookie, makes the biggest shot in his career. And again, to seal the deal the same way they came back, Harrell once again plays great defense against Curry on the switch, contesting the shot, forcing the miss, and then as a 64% free throw shooter in the season, steps to the line and calmly sinks the 2 free throws for the win, which is almost shocking to me all things considered. The Los Angeles Clippers executed the greatest playoff comeback in NBA history, and I can only imagine what kind of a war zone the Staples Center is going to be for Game 3. Even with the injured DeMarcus Cousins, and even after pulling off the impossible, the odds are still heavily against them. But if you said that to Patrick Beverley and the gang, they wouldn't believe you for a second. So I cannot wait to see what happens in LA. That's it for now. If you like this video, subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss my future in-depth analysis. Talk to you in the next one. Peace out.